Hello, and welcome to another piano tutorial. This is going to be a nice, easy song to play. It's from The Sound of Music. It's called Edelweiss, normally played on guitar, but we're going to learn it for piano today. It's very simple. Let's jump right into it. We're going to start with the intro, which sounds like this. And you can keep doing this until you feel comfortable playing the song. I added that thing in there, but it's going to sound very simple. We're in the key of G major, which includes 1 sharp, which is F sharp, and we're going to be starting from the 1 chord, which is G, G, B, and D, and going down to the D major chord, which is D, F sharp, A, and D. I'm only using my pinky finger to go in my left hand for a beginning right now. So, G and D. And to make it probably easier for you guys to think of it like this, we're in the time signature of 3/4. So you're gonna think 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Throughout the entire song. It doesn't change, doesn't do anything crazy like that. But that's the intro, and that's before he starts singing the actual song. This tutorial is mostly going to be for people who want to sing the song on their own. So there's no melody in the right hand for now. There might be a little bit because I know the melody in the right hand, so I might show it in parts, but really there's not going to be much to, there's really going to be no melody. So if you're looking to figure out how to play the melody, this is not the video for you, unfortunately. But with that being said, we're going to start with the actual song. So let's go from there. And that's the first part of this song. And I'm going to make it as simple as possible because it looks like a lot, it's really not. For example, the first thing I want to say is that it only uses a couple chords. It uses the G major chord and the D major chord, which we learned earlier. And it uses also C major, E minor, actually not that, this, an A minor 7 chord, which we will learn. A D major 7 chord. I think that's what it's called. But we're learning those chords, and it's nice because 95% of the time in this song, when you change for the main melody part, I should say the chorus, the chorus for the song. Once you start, we're gonna start in G major, obviously, and once you change chords, you're just going back to the G major chord, back to G major, and this is where it changes. And we'll get to that. So of course, it's in 3/4. So we're starting with G major chord and change to the D major chord, which you learned earlier. So that's Edelweiss. Edelweiss. I'm definitely saying that wrong. But that's your C major chord. So I'm doing octaves with C's in the left hand, then G, C, and E in my right hand. We're gonna go back to that G chord. then go to the E minor chord, which I'm really only doing in my right hand. I'm only moving my pinky to the E, and then sometimes I switch to my pointer finger going to the B instead of my middle finger. It's so close. So it's E, G, and B, G, B, and E. A minor 7 chord, A, C, and E in your left hand, G, A, C, E. Gives you that nice feeling in the melody. So we went from E minor, A minor 7 to D major, which we learned already, and quickly you're just gonna play. You can't really hear it, but it's a D major 7 chord. You're gonna add that C in with your thumb. So you're going. And that D major 7 chord is just D, F, A. Your left hand's gonna stay the same for D major and D major 7 chord. All you're gonna do is add the C, and then that whole thing repeats. Mostly. D major 7 chord again. Like that. So we're gonna take it slowly to get that part down. So, also, because it's in 3/4, I find it very easy for me to play broken triads in my left hand. So, for example, throughout the whole chorus part, I'm just going, because it's root chords. I find it very easy to do something like this, because it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. It just makes it easier, in my opinion, just to do that. I find it very helpful because you don't have to play. It's just too much. It's not the sound we're looking for. So I'll play very slowly from the beginning, or of the chorus part. D major, back to G, to C major, back to G, E minor, A minor 7 chord, D major, that chord, D major 7, to G, to C again, G, and that's the chord. That's the main chorus part of it. That's that. Now we're going to learn the second part of the song, which is easy because it's almost the same, but it's not, and I'll get to that later. So you ended the first part like this. You're going to hop up to the D major chord here and play a little bit of the melody. Not too bad. So your left hand's playing D major chord, the broken up triad. So you're not going to really move this hand a lot, except to go down to the B. So we're starting with the A, D, D, F sharp, E, can think of it like this. You're really playing a broken up D major, or the first 5 notes of a D major scale. A, F sharp, E, D. Then after that, you're really playing a broken up G major chord. B, D, G. So. Once you get to the B, you're obviously going to change to a G major chord in your left hand. So let's try it again. A, D, D, F sharp, E, D, B, D, G. From there, you're going to go to an E minor chord, which if you want to, actually, it will be smart to probably go B, E, and G in your right hand, because it almost helps with what's going to happen next. So you just play this. Something like that. Like I said, we're playing the E minor chord, which in melody would be E, G, A, and that's where you're going to an A major chord, not an A minor chord like last time, but an A major chord. So it would be A, C, sharp, E, C sharp, E, and A in your right hand. So. D major chord after that, D major 7 chord after that, and once you do that, the first part of the melody comes back in. And that's the entire song. So we're going to play that second part from the beginning all the way up to where the song ends. So we're going to play it like this. Besides the last part, that's really what you gotta do. Very easy song, not a lot of chords to play, and they're all in the top part of your video, so you can watch it and play it as I go along. It's really simple. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you want more like this, leave a like, leave a comment, tell me what you want to play next. I'll be gladly doing that for you. So, for all of you guys, have a safe and happy holidays, and I'll see you guys maybe next year.